Welcome to this overview of Payments2us events. During this session, we'll go through setting up of events and linking it to a campaign. We'll enter and process event tickets, and then we'll look at how we can set up different ticket types. So first of all, for an event, we leverage the power of Salesforce campaigns. So we'll have a look at a campaign that we've got set up. So I've gone to campaigns and we'll have a look at demo event and go into some of the details. So the first thing you'll notice is the campaign name and campaign codes. It is currently active, and down here we've got details such as the date and time that the event is going to be run, the add to calendar. We can set a maximum number of tickets at the event level if we want, or we can predefine these at a more generic place where we set up the campaigns for the maximum number of tickets. You can see here that there's a rich text overview session for the event that it can include things like pictures and the like, and of course, venue details and contact details. I'm going to go back to the About Payments2us where we've got some generated sample event type data. So if I click on the View Event and Training Course tab, that loads the event. We can see the when and where, and that's driven from the campaign. In this particular example, I'm going to enter two different tickets for the non-member types. So we can validate membership numbers with member-only type tickets if you so wish. We can support free events and paid events. We can support movie ticket style where you just buy 2 tickets and you turn up. Or we can support more of a gala dinner type style where you buy, say, a table of 10 but maybe you only know 7 of the people at that time, and you're going to let the organisation know the other 3 at a later time. And a conference-like style as well, and that's where you buy 2 tickets and you have to specify each of the people's names, unlike the movie ticket style where you just buy a quantity of tickets. This particular example is set up with the conference-like style where we're going to buy 2 tickets and we're going to enter the details of the contacts. So the first thing I need to do is enter the person that's registering for the event. So we'll go Max Scott and Max.Scott at alienated.com. I'll enter in some phone numbers and I'll say that Max is actually attending the event. So it's pre-filled Max's details, so I can go save and add. And what it is now asking me to enter is the second person's details. So I'll go Kate Scott and I'll go save. I purchased 2 tickets. It's asked me to enter 2 people's names. So now the next page can come up here. From here, I enter in the address details, 5 Mary Street. This is for an individual. I enter the details names. Max is actually paying for this. And I go pay now. So back inside Salesforce, when I click on the payment transactions, I can see the events transaction has come in here. Against this particular entry, I can see that we've got 2 payment items, which represents each of the individuals. And I can see this has gone all the way through to matching complete. So that is created Scott. And when I have a look at the related details, I can see the payment transaction, I can see the opportunity, and I can see that Scott has been linked to our campaign. And when I click into that campaign, I can see the details of the campaign. Now if I click related to the campaign and scroll down, I can see the 2 campaign members are there, and we'll see Max and Kate. So that's a simple walkthrough of taking the entry for a ticket and setting up with a campaign. Now if we go back to the About Payments to Us tab, and this time we'll have a look at the setup. When I click into here, you'll see we've got a payment form that is linked to events. That has some overview details. Related to that payment form is the different types of tickets, and here I can see details of the member, non-member, the not-for-profit, and free. We chose member when we clicked in online. That's where the description comes from. I can say whether it's internal only. I can do things like effective from and to dates, which is great for early birds and the likes. And I can put further descriptions about that particular ticket. And we can limit the tickets by the ticket type as well. So if we go back to the payment form and we scroll down the screen here to the events area, and this is where I can specify things like maximum number of tickets overall for the event. Remember we said we can do it at the particular payment option, which is the ticket type. So you could have 100 member tickets and 20 that are reserved for general people, but I can also put an overall that we can only have 100 people overall. In this case I've got 30 set for overall. I can also do things like the tickets and attendees, or the movie ticket style. That's where I control the settings for that. Now if we go back to the merchant facility, which is kind of like our company type catch-all record, which is where it's linked to the payment gateways and the like, you'll notice that we have a couple of other things here. So we've got a event calendar link view that we can have, and we've also got an upcoming event link as well. That would normally be embedded into your website, so you can see like a list of events that are coming up. So thank you for the your time for the very quick overview of events. For more details and information, you can see our online user guides.